It's a fan film.
Hello, Pixie.
Pixie!
Hello.
Great to see us.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you finally.
Yeah, it's so nice to meet you guys finally.
That was well, wonderful debut, by the way, from yourself in this particular fan film. When you said introducing Pixie, I thought, okay, great. This is her like getting into all of this. So you're part of the Avalon universe now, which must be very exciting.
Yeah, for sure. Like that's the way Josh puts it. It's like Avalon universe is like a slice of the whole existence, right? So we have our Avalon universe timeline, which makes me feel, and I guess which I really am, a part of the Star Trek universe.
You are.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
As much as anyone who does fan films that Vance has anything to do with is part of the overall Star Trek experience.
I was about to say, man, Captain Menard is the Stan Lee. I call him the Stan Lee of fan films. He's in everything. Like whether it's just he's standing there going like this, or what. I mean, yeah, he's in everything. He's in everything and everywhere.
If you guys have not seen his film Around the World and Forever, we're in Kansas City. What do you mean we're in Kansas City, Andy Tay? In his film Around the World and Forever, Vance pulled in a lot of cameos from a lot of actors from a lot of fan films, and it really connected stuff together. So yeah, it's all one big community, and it's not like people over there doing their thing in their own separate reality, whatever. No, it's all connected.
I mean, even Captain Jaconde, like he was from Interlude. So like there's a lot of characters and folks that are like, would you do a cameo of this? We're like, yeah, of course. We do all watch each other's stuff.
I know it's like it's like Star Trek. It's like the MCU. It's just like y'all are in everybody else's business. It's good.
We like it. We feel like it's like cross promoting. Like we don't subscribe to that like gatekeeping kind of method. Like we want as many fan films out there as possible. And if people can start like really like working towards having a robust fan film community, then I don't know, it gives you a little bit more options.
Yeah.
So where was that filmed, to be more precise?
So we started a little bit over 8.5 months ago, maybe, but we had to refilm it twice, or most of it we had to refilm twice. The first actor didn't continue with us, and then the second actor got signed to a talent agency, and so she moved, and so we had to find another actor, and it just worked out really well because Jen is amazing. Like,
I'm sorry, I think there's a glitch in the universal communicator from British English to American English. He asked, where was it filmed?
Thank you, Steve.
Oh, I heard when.
No problem.
That's still
where?
Good information.
That's a different question. Yes, Adonde. It was filmed in 3 different deserts and 3 different studios that were built. There's Warp 66 Studios. There's Neutral Zone, I believe. And then, Oklahoma, Phoenix, Arizona.
I was right.
And Lawton, Oklahoma.
We kept on saying it's Planet Arizona.
I mean, a lot of it was Arizona. Actually, I'd say more, 2/3 of that planet was Oklahoma.
Yeah. But see, if it was me, if I was going to do something like that, I would want to try to get a hold of, try to film at as many different deserts as possible. And as for the drone shots, if I had someone in Australia, I'd be like, could you please just send me some footage of the Australian outback so I can put it in and say it's the same planet?
Yeah.
By the way,
just give me a plate.
Same, area of the planet.
That shot of you on the precipice, that was really nice. Like I was really amazed by that shot. Like it was a really good drone shot.
I didn't do the shot, obviously. Josh did it. And it was was the last shot of the day. So after we had been kicking Klingon butt, doing rolls in the desert sand, which I still am recovering from, we definitely, I think we definitely nailed it in the terms of that shot, because when I saw it just on his phone, I was like, oh, that's going to be so epic. And it was. It was. I didn't realize he did like a 360. But yeah, we did it at the end of the day after everything in like 100-degree weather. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to climb this mountain now, and we're going to get this drone shot. Let's do it.
It was worth it. I liked it. I like, as somebody who does a lot of editing and stuff like that, like that's the stuff that you see and you're like, wow, that's amazing. And then like you think of all the work that goes into something like that, like getting the person there and then actually getting the shot, getting the drone set up, getting everything looking right. And it's just that was like, that probably took a lot of work, but I mean, the whole project probably took a lot of work. So
it did. I mean, luckily both Jen and I have some training. So the fighting and all of the acrobatics were doable. And we had some very wonderful compliant Klingons, I guess you'd say.
How was it for them? They looked like they were wearing a lot of prosthetics.
They were, and in that heat too. I felt so bad. That was Jude and David, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And it was kind of up to me to get the choreography right. Otherwise, we would just have to keep rolling, and they'd have to still be out there dying, just in the heat.
Well, we have a comment here from Power543 Fan Films. Well done, Pixi. Great introduction. Glad to have provided the VFX for the project. I hope we get to see the new Avalon Connie 1.3 refit more.
What do you mean you hope? You're going to do it, Sam. You better not hope. You better just do it.
Just do it.
We love you, Sam. Yeah, Sam did all of the, like the shuttle crash and all the VFX, basically.
That was a great shot.
Excellent VFX. Yeah, Sam, by the way, excellent VFX. As soon as it began and we saw the shuttlecraft crashing, I thought, wow, that looks great. This is going to be good fun.
Yeah, and that Connie at the end, like the Connie class at the end that was going by, like that was some good CGI. Like, I mean, you guys do some studio worthy stuff, and I know that you are limited in how much studio stuff you can do. But I mean, the studio stuff, like the VFX that you guys do usually looks really, really, really good. So
yeah, we're really trying to improve it. Like, that's our goal. Each film, we want to improve it just a little bit more. Like, raise the standard, raise the bar for ourselves, and just see how far we can go with it. Like, can we make it to the next century? We'll see.
So I'm going to ask a question. Do we know where you guys are heading next in the Avalon universe?
Yeah,
have you guys talked about that yet?
A production schedule out to the end of 2023, and then after that, we're going in a different direction, but still in the fan film universe. Yes, we have between now and then 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 films planned.
Between now and 2023?
Yes.
Oh man, you guys are MCU in it.
Yeah, we have another one that's already has been in pre-production since the beginning of October. And that's gonna be Vulcan centered. It's gonna be not like a standalone, but kind of like a standalone, like, let's introduce a new character.
Hey, I don't know who all's in charge of putting those together. I presume it's Josh.
Yeah.
But if there's any need for a Klingon
on
a box, on a comm box instead of actually in person, I'm available.
Volunteering as tribute. Would you let me fake kick you? That's what Allie just dreams about. She's like, yeah.
No,
but she really, she's more of a pew pew.
If I ever get around to finish writing all the scripts that I started working on, and somehow we actually get around to filming or something with those, I would want you to play my character's daughter.
Oh my gosh. Do you know that Michaela is named after Josh's daughter?
Well, that's cool.
I would be honored. Like, I'd actually be honored.
If I ever get around to writing it. But I
Write
write
it.
I write stuff that would be more difficult to film and should be done more as audio adventures. But yeah.
Uh,
Anyway,
Power 5543 fan film says, thanks on all. I pushed myself on the crash first shot, and that was my new Connie design. Really pleased to make the TOS updated Connie, but really pushed it design wise into something more unique, which it was. I like the I think the blue along the edges was very TOS going into maybe going into past TOS. I noticed the
motion picture era.
yeah. So yeah, they were really pushing the envelope into that.
Yeah.
So we started a little bit of a debate here while the fan film was going on, because we were talking, and actually Vance joined us for a little bit for Captain Menard. He was on here for a couple minutes joining us. You know, he's a busy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Menard's
He's
got to be
he's
everywhere.
Batman right now.
But so with the Avalon universe, so have you guys had any discussions about how much a departure the Avalon universe is from the Prime universe? Like, would you say there's huge differences or just minor differences?
I mean, we've talked about it, and then we kind of quantified it a little bit to show, like, in that one part, to show, like, this is where the split has happened, and this is how far along we are in the rift.
Gotcha. Okay.
It is a different universe because of what happened with Cosmic Stream. They kind of blipped some people out and some people in, and we're just taking on that multiversal theory and just playing around with it in the sense that it's like, oh, this is this universe. Yeah.
Well,
Your
I mean,
stories,
I'm all
tales
for
from our
multiverses
universe.
because it opens up the opportunities all over.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Like
it's
having a
gonna be-
Ferengi at the end, which was interesting, considering it feels very TOS-y. And I'm very curious to see where that goes, by the way. To do a makeup job for a 2-second clip of a Ferengi obviously shows that you're very dedicated. The whole crew, that is very dedicated to this particular story. But is there anything before we read on to Power 543's comment here, is there anything you could say regarding that particular Ferengi character? But it came out of nowhere.
Oh, the Ferengi?
Yes.
That was actually the same person with the Andorian. Exact same person. Yeah. If you go back, she's an amazing.
Oh yeah, I remember the Andorian girl who was piloting the ship.
Yes,
yeah,
Riley. Yeah, exactly.
I guess this Ferengi's gonna have a significant role to play, and plus it's a female Ferengi wearing clothes. I wonder when we're ever going to see some naked Ferengi women in this show.
Not in this century. Keep on dreaming, Sam. No,
yeah.
Realistically, I mean that's kind of the idea, right? Like, who cares if it's male or female? It's clearly a Ferengi up to no good. Like,
yeah,
that's the She's
fair enough. Well, let's get to Power 543 fan film here. He says the idea behind Avalon ship design is we're not moving into phase 2 and not TMP, but our unique direction. I wonder what TNG would look like in such a different art design as the years progressed.
I mean, maybe we'll just have to get a Avalon the next generation sometime.
And if that's what the people want, that's what we'll do. It requires a lot of set building, but
folks, I've got a bit of a situation here. I have one cat who's very jealous because the other cat is in his spot, but he doesn't want to jump up and push her off.
Aww.
And I'm getting caught in the middle.
Well, speaking of, I hear Josh. I don't know if you guys want to ask him some questions. Josh,
yeah, please.
Is in the other room. Do you want me to go pop out?
Oh, please, bring him on.
Okay, it was so nice to talk to you guys.
Sure.
Pleasure to have
you
you,
Pixi.
And
a pleasure to have you.
If you want to be a Klingon, there will be Klingons.
Yeah,
there will always be Klingons.
Yeah.